If 2022 was the year of beaten ups, folks, I don't know what to tell you about 2024. We have a bunch of awesome games announced for next year and some surprises not yet announced that will shake the foundations of this genre. And to put things in perspective, I decided to listen to some requests and prepare this small list with 10 games plus a bonus one that I'm awaiting very much for next year. Oh, and by the way, this is in no particular order except for the first one, but before I forget, hi, I am Savino, and this is The Flying Kick. Dancin Divas, a Puerto Rican game, is living proof that you don't need complex combat with lots of juggles and infinite combo counters to make a great beat'em up. All you need to do is have a solid foundation in combat where even the basic stuff is fun to do time and time again. Add to that a classic humor inspired by the cartoons of Tex Avery and alternate with tons of cool Easter eggs on your way, and you have here a winner. Dancin Divas has been in development for a while now, so I believe we will be seeing it pretty soon. But if you want to try it now, there's a demo available on Steam, link down below.
Take that! Ouch! Take that!
Coming from Kazakhstan, this one has been missing in action for a while now. The developer has a day job as a comic artist, if I'm not mistaken, and time has been really short for him, but luckily he will manage to release the game next year. As you can see, the art is very much like a comic book, and by the footage, the game gives a vibe of Comic Zone, which is never a bad thing. I will be looking at this one very closely at some point this year, so yeah, subscribe. Oh, this one looks so good. Spark Hunt is the first beat'em up to be created on Unreal 5 and is coming from the hands of a single Ukrainian developer. The lighting in this game, the effects, everything looks very good, but that doesn't make a good game. What makes a good game is the combat, and this game has one of the most fluid combats I ever saw. The main character moves fast and his strikes feel seamless. I had the opportunity of trying an early alpha of this game and I can assure you that the combat feels as it looks. Incredible. This wouldn't be a good list if I didn't have at least one open world beat'em up, right? Garuda Emblem is a gorgeous game from a small team from Indonesia that is very reminiscent of River City Girls. You play as a boy or a girl in a school filled with tough guys, you can buy items to improve your stat, take quests by talking to people and, well, you know how it goes. The thing here is that the combat in this game is fantastic, filled with great combos and moves to keep your fighting routine the most varied possible. And look how good this game looks. I can't wait. Coming from a Brazilian developer, Streets of Chaos looks like a game that came right from the 16-bit era, but the gameplay is very, very modern. The game will offer a ton of ways to dispatch your enemies, from extensive combos and juggles to weapons of all kinds. The game still has a long way to go, but with some luck, we can all be playing it at some point next year. Grabe 4x4 is a very innovative beat'em up come from a father and daughter duo from the Philippines. This game is coming with a new and very interesting style of combat where your enemies can randomly block some of your moves and you have to pick on the fly the best move to dispatch them. And for that, you have more than 20 moves at your disposal, using basically all the buttons on your controller. This is a game where skill and tactical thinking will be more important than ever.
Kick!
Now let's jump to Australia and check one of the games that I know a bunch of people are waiting for. Unfortunately, the game still has no trailer or gameplay that can be shown to the public, so these images will have to do. But trust me when I say that the game is already looking amazing in movement, and soon I will have some news for you about this one, so keep your eye on it. Okay, this game was responsible for me changing this list. Well, sort of. Long story, don't worry about it. Coming from a Canadian team, G.I. Joe Wrath of the Cobra will be a huge homage to the animated series that was a hit back in the 80s. It features 6 playable Joes and a very intense combat according to the developer. Playing a beat'em up with my favorite toy line from that era is something that is making my inner child scream out loud. Alright, although I'm not familiar with the franchise, I'm very much looking forward to this game. Coming from a British developer, the demo really sold me on the project with its beautiful art style, charming characters and great combat. Toxic Crusaders has that awesome cartoon feel that you can get in games like Double Dragon Guide and Shredder's Revenge, which is awesome to play on a Saturday morning. I will be all over this game when it releases next year. Okay, there's no way another game would be the first on this list, and while there's little footage from it that I can show to you, I can assure you that this game will rock you out of your socks. Coming from the Turkish developer Hero Concept, not only does it look beautiful, but it has some unique mechanics that are very welcome to the genre. You can learn more about it by reading this article on our site, link in the description. Coming from a team of developers from around the world, Towerborn looks like a dream coming true. Not only it has a huge Dungeons & Dragons vibe, but it also seems to be featuring an open world with tons of quests to take. There will be some elements of RPG and I hope some customizations to keep each character unique. I'm trying to get more information about this one and you guys can be sure that you will be the first to know as soon as I get more info.
Back to our people.
And that's it for the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed this list, and if you have a game that you are waiting for or even your own list, drop it down in the comments so I can check it out. Other than that, I hope you all have an awesome day, and remember, keep beating up.